As summer comes, the rainforest is turbulent. Its strength stretches through the mountains. The first storms come and their energy vibrates in the volcano's craters. The rain is heavy and the waterfalls flow from every cliff face. Then, in an instant, the storm clears. The monsoonal mist dances to the rhythm of the shifting sun. The landscape celebrates the beaming sunlight and the sky turns into 1,000 shades of pink.
A breath of fresh air in the muggy room. I'm stepping away from the silver spoon.
We've had so much rain over the past few days, probably like 150 millimeters, and it's been flooding and it's been really scary. And then today it's just been so beautiful and the sun has come out and everything's pink and it's so amazing.
Alas, dreamy, you look no more holy, harmony from me far away. Smile in the brutal score. How I wish I had kissed my roses once more. How I wish I had kissed my roses.
It's funny to live at the mercy of the weather, to go from floods to sunny days to thunderstorms, and for it to shape our lives so much. I love gardening because it connects you to the seasons. You plant when it's wet, and you see the plants flourish with the sun. Gardening gives you a glimpse of the complexities of nature, like how after a storm, the nitrogen in the soil is more balanced from the lightning strikes. But it also lets you understand those simple things. It shows you what is in season, it shows you the beauty of growth, and it shows you the interactions of all things big and small. But I think, most importantly, it lets you know just how hard it is to grow food. The intricate balances of compost, sun, water, placement, companion planting, and so many things. The energy that it takes for a single bloom. But I think that this is the beauty of gardening. Nothing will ever taste like a homegrown tomato or a snow pea picked straight from the vines.
Do you see the big tomato?
I wish I had kissed my roses once more. How I wish I had kissed my.
Look at my dahlia! This is the first dahlia that I've ever grown. It's a bit of a dodgy one, it's just red and it doesn't have that long stems, which is I think what you want with dahlias. I don't know anything about them, but they're so pretty. This is my favourite place to sit and watch the rain pass. It's so beautiful. And it's one of the only places that there's no leaks. There's leaks everywhere. But I think that the shower has passed and it's probably time to do the animals. I think that Julia is already milking Maggie, so I better go out and help her. But it's just so cozy in here. You are getting so big! Look at your horns! You're already bigger than Paisley and Moonbee, and you're only like a zombie. Yes! Yes you are! Let me go. There you go. It's been such a beautiful day, I can't bring myself to go to sleep. The night time is when the evening primrose comes out and it's just so beautiful. It really feels like summer is here. Drinking my evening primrose tea under the clear night sky brings me so much calm and relief. Honestly, this week has been really tough and scary. The rain just wouldn't stop and the floods were getting worse and worse. We got a warning that an extreme storm could bring another 400 millimeters, and there were predictions that drastic floods like the ones that we experienced earlier in the year could happen again. But luckily, the storm didn't come and the rain just stopped. We appreciate the clear skies so much now, soaking in the soft moonlight. This rainy weather always inspires us to create. It was too wet for any work on the farm, so instead I started a fun project. I decided to make a dress as a sort of wish for the sun. I sewed up a quick practice and then I began cutting the real thing. It's funny because as soon as I started making this dress about sunshine and warmth, the clouds cleared and the sun returned. The creeks are full from the rain and everything is glowing with bright summer growth. So yesterday I finished most of the dress. At this point, it's kind of just at the stage that it needs to be put together. And I think it's gonna fit. I've never made this dress properly before. I just made like a practice for it the other day. And the fabric's a bit stained, which it's got one big stain there and then it's got some rips here. That's the lining. But I think that's okay because I'm just going to embroider over it and it just feels good to give old fabric new purpose. It's an old curtain, I think, and I just love recycling things and seeing them turn into something new and beautiful and appreciated.
Stop holding that pillow you put in his place. broken heart.
We live in the land of the Arakwal and Minjungbal People of the Bundjalung Nation. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the country that we live on and recognise their continuing connection to the land and waters. We thank them for protecting this rainforest and its ecosystems since time immemorial.
You can restore, I saw the older you in your eyes the other day. Need you to know, whoa, isn't it only way to be said? My heart, broken heart, gonna lose your
I have finished all of the embroidery, which always takes way longer than I think it's going to. And now I'm just gonna put it all together, which is really scary because I'm scared that it might not work and then I've embroidered all of this for nothing.
It feels incredible to make something so intricate, to embroider each petal and leaf, moon and sun, and see my creation come to life. It feels like the perfect commemoration of these warm, sunny days after the storm, spent in the flower garden.
by a love that was forsaken. My broken heart, you
The music in this video is by our friend Indira Elias, who grew up a few valleys and hills away.
to love. We've gotta learn.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you so much to our patrons for your support on our journey.